Hi everyone, back again with Crying in the Cinema with me, Keshia.
And me, Sam.
Welcome. This episode is very, very special for both of us because we went to the closing gala of BFI.
Yeah, we went to. It was quite a. You mentioned in the previous episode that there's like a ticket war.
Yeah.
To get, especially for the gala ones, because they're very high demand. Everyone wants to see these big premieres. With the red carpet, all the stars out and about. They're there to introduce the film as well, and it's in the Royal Festival Hall, which is a huge cinema. It's probably the biggest cinema I've ever been in.
We got the seat kind of, what was it called? Like a
balcony.
But it was really good. I mean, I felt very comfy, really.
Yeah.
Where we were sitting.
So, Keshia, do you want to talk about how the beginning of the day went and why we had to do it in the way that we did it?
Yeah, so basically, we lived in South London, quite far, around 2 hours maybe, all in all, to go to Central, where the BFI was happening. And so we had to wake up at 6, and because Sam found out that on Reddit, people said if you want to see the celebs in the fan viewing area, we needed to queue for the wristband at 9 a.m. And then we're kind of like, oh, maybe we should be there before 9 a.m. because there would be a whole ass queue. So what happened from there?
Well, we went to the main entrance of the London South Bank Centre.
Yeah, we assume it was that one because there wasn't enough information, and these are just like people in the forum on Reddit. And then we were getting a bit scared because like, oh, there wasn't anyone, there's no way, you know. So Sam was like just finding more stuff online and found out that is the entrance across Pizza Express. So we were running to the other side, which we already saw a bit, that area, and we saw that was the area near the red carpet itself. There were some like staff,
they were setting up around there.
Yeah, so we run there. There were probably around 20 people before us, and then we realized that because one of the security guard was telling everyone, like yelling, because one of them was trying to go past through the queue. He was saying like, no, we will start with the people who have queued for the whole week every morning to get a spot to go to fan viewing. You guys only queue today, and these people have queued for the whole week every day, every morning. And we're like, what? That was insane. So it was a cartel, in your word. So what happened? It was so confusing. So when we were there, the security guard was like, you're one, who's two, who's three, who's four? Like, and we're like, oh, we don't have any number, and we're trying to, look at other people there. Some people were on the same place with us as well. We're like so confused. We have no numbers whatsoever. But yeah, it wasn't that many people. Like 20 people it was fine. And yeah, we got a wristband not long after that, really. So we didn't even have to queue that early.
Yeah, it was strange how much sort of drama was happening, considering how simple and straightforward the process actually was.
Yeah. Well, our reflection is just like, what was these people doing the whole week queuing? And the second thing is like, we're questioning, oh, are these people like anyone who wanted to be in the fan viewing, or has to be people who have the ticket for the gala? But apparently you don't have to have the ticket for the gala, because fast forward later, from the fan viewing area to the actual cinema, they actually call out only the people who had to watch. So not, and it wasn't everyone in the fan viewing area.
Yeah, we're still confused about how it works because no one seemed to check our wristband to get into the fan viewing area. No one seemed to check if we had a ticket for the film either.
At all.
So I don't understand. Do we require either of those? Do we require one of those? Maybe they just maybe we don't need either.
I don't think you need to do that, apparently. And yeah, so when it was the time for us to get into the fan viewing area, which was it 4:30 or 4? 4:30.
Quarter to 5.
Yeah, you're right. 4:45. They didn't check anything at all again. So so we were kind of like, oh, maybe we didn't have to queue because some people didn't queue. They didn't have wristband on when we were queuing at
Well, I didn't really check. They
okay,
might
whatever.
have.
I don't know.
Well, we know some of them did because the
Mhm.
people that we were with when we were there had been there in the morning
Yeah, we
queuing.
had some.
So that was quite
friends.
nice in a way. It was quite a full circle.
Yeah, we met
thing.
some people, which was nice to actually communicate with other people there, just so we understand more. And maybe some of them actually did this prior. So yeah, it was very thrilling. We were a bit sleepy. We had brunch, and then Sam was like, "Oh, we have a lunch booking, but then let's go to London Bridge," which I was like, I thought it was quite random, but he was like, "Oh, that's where our first date went."
Yeah, just thought, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a little walk. And yeah,
It was raining.
it was raining. And I was acting a bit shifty, a bit strange.
Yeah, you were being like Sam had to be with his backpack all the time, and it was very confusing to me. But I know this man, so I was like, "There's something wrong. I think he's doing something very special today."
Yeah, so we got to London Bridge, looked out at the view, the river, and then I got down on one knee and proposed.
Yay! In a very special place. It's like perfect because I told Sam that I didn't want it to be extra like obvious, which there were loads of people, but these people aren't really staying on the bridge, so people are just passing by. So
There was just one Aussie man who said, "Congratulations."
yeah, he was really sweet, but he was on a rush as well, so he wasn't like stopping and made everything weird. So it was just really sweet, and we're like, "Ah, thank you." So it was very special. We didn't go to a tropical destination or anything, but it's very special because yeah, that's where we really got together.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway,
And then
after
we went for lunch
yeah, we went for lunch, and then
to celebrate, messaged people, called people, well wishers.
we had a really good Sunday roast, which we didn't even know the roast would be really that good when Sam booked, because we went to that restaurant on our first date as well, so it's like a whole routine that we're repeating for the engagement day. Food's great, vibes great. We took some pictures there, like the server, they were really nice. Just we got free prosecco.
Yeah, wonderful.
It's just what a great day. It was a bit rainy, and then we were waiting a bit at the South Bank.
Yeah, we went back got a coffee, didn't we?
Yeah, I got some coffee. I think some of them were going to BFI, some were just people chilling because it was a Sunday. So yeah, and then yeah, we went to the fan viewing.
And we had to stand in the rain for a bit.
Yeah,
we had actually bought a special umbrella.
there was a good one,
A
the one
very
that is
good
like
umbrella.
zip, like that, instead of the one that will like that was weak, the cheap
Yeah.
one that like will go the other way when there's any wind. Yeah.
And then yeah, we stood around waiting for the stars to come out, and come out they did eventually.
So one of the girlies that we met earlier that day, she said she saw one of the not staff, committee of BFI. They brought this paper of which consisted of lists of the celebrities coming, and me as an OG fan of Nikki G. She's saying, unfortunately, he's not coming because he's shooting a war film in Australia, which was quite sad to me. But the rest were there. Yeah.
The film we were going to go see was 100 Nights of Hero, directed by Julia Jackman, based on a graphic novel.
Yeah.
And it's a sort of a fantasy story. It's set in a fantasy world, and it's quite a dark, twisted, but very funny tale.
Yeah. I think what I'm thinking about is like the premise is quite simple because it is obviously a fantasy film. There's no specific time and place, but like it's in a way medieval. So it's like this kind of very traditional view of like, you need to make an offspring, you need to have a kid.
Yeah.
And also it's under the umbrella of this cult, under this guy called Birdman, which
Played
was really
by Richard E.
Richard
Grant.
E. Grant, which was really funny. He had a smaller role than we thought, but yeah, I mean, he's very popular, and we are very happy to see in the fan viewing as well. Well, yeah. What do you think? We were a bit tired when we watched it. I don't want to, lie to you, but yeah, it was. I thought it would have even been more whimsical than it was, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was a bit on the short side. I felt they could have
An hour
made
and a
it
half.
longer, add more sort of side plots to it and things, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it's such an easy film to watch. It's funny. It is funny. I think the costume was incredible. I think it really shows every character perfectly.
Mm.
Also, at the same time, the cult theme, which I've mentioned just now, I think it really reflects that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it was very well cast. As you mentioned, Nick Galitzine, very good. Fun fact about him: his career started at the high school where I went. He filmed a film in my high school.
Which was cool.
The film is called "The Beat Beneath My Feet," and it's
Mm,
about him being trained up by. Do you remember Luke Perry from?
yeah,
Was it 90210?
yeah.
He was playing this retired rock star who was trying to help him do well in Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's available on streaming if you want to check out. But
Mm,
yeah, so there's that's funny connection. But then also in the film, Emma Corrin playing
mm.
the character called Hero. Felicity Jones was in it, and we saw these two on the red carpet. Also, Micah Monroe.
Yeah, which I saw her on Long Legs.
Mm-hmm.
She was really good there. She's really good at acting scared, and she will be a bit scared as well in this film, 100 Nights
Yeah,
of Hero.
Charlie XCX.
Charlie had more scenes than we thought.
Yeah, she was in it a fair bit, but she also couldn't make it to the red carpet,
Oh
sadly.
yeah.
I think we expected a huge queue for the wristbands, like from like Charlie fans, but
Maybe they've heard that
maybe they already
she's in
knew.
LA for an event,
Yeah.
and these super fans they already knew. I think we didn't do much research, but also we don't want to be expecting too much in a way. We're doing our best. We'll see what we can see and who's gonna come to our area, the viewing area. So yeah. Well, by the way, the film I'm actually quite interested to see the graphic novel. People say it is actually really good, written by a woman as well. So I think it's it is a lesbian film, by the way, which is great. Another Nicholas Galitzine interfering lesbian couple romance, which you would have known from the trailer anyway. I don't think it's much of a spoiler because Hero, quote unquote, called the maid there, and then Micah as like the kind of Dutch, like the Duchess. Not is it who's the prince?
The lady.
The lady, the aristocrat. So between them and then just Nicholas Galitzine being a himbo, which we've seen that on Bottoms as well. So I thought it was really a well done piece by Julia Jackman. We saw her on the red carpet. She seemed very, very nervous, but I would have been the same if I were her.
I think she did very well though when she spoke on stage presenting a film
on the red carpet. I think she closed her eyes a bit longer and like really soaking in the vibe. And I think I love seeing filmmakers just doing these big projects for the first time, and I can see the gratefulness and just like the relief and the excitement at the same time. I think it's quite spiritual to see.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I wish I took a selfie with her. So I took a selfie with Amir Al Masri, who's Micah Monroe's husband in the film.
Yeah.
And also
we knew him from industry.
Yeah.
And from
the show.
There was a show called The One as well.
Yeah.
About a dating app.
Yeah, so this might be his biggest
I'd say
film
so. Yeah.
project. Yeah, because before it was show, so a bit different. Yeah, he was very nice.
Yeah, he ran over to take the selfie with you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here. I was like, oh, wait. And then he just came in.
And then Felicity Jones, you took a selfie with as well.
Yeah, Felicity Jones. She's really kind as well. But her role was smaller than we thought. So she's Moon.
Yeah.
Her name is just Moon.
She wasn't in it much.
She was the Moon.
Yeah.
Which was such a crazy idea. That's what she said. She said that's why she was very interested. This very crazy idea. Oh, the character is just Moon because they're the Moon.
Yeah, and it was a magical evening, and we then had to dash off afterwards, get the train back, and get our bags out of the cloakroom and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing for me is like so I just moved to London this year, and I was like, this is where dreams are made of, because I can be so close to these celebrities. And I already told Sam earlier in the relationship that he should bring me meet celebrities, because Sam has his list of celebrities that it's like bird watching, but celebrity watching.
I've seen a few around, and I do make a note when I see them. I actually need to update my list because there's a few. We saw most recently, we walked past Russell Tovey in London. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, that's Russell Tovey. Keshia didn't have a clue who he was, because I think his fame is mostly in the UK. So it kind of had passed her by. But my friends knew who he was.
Yeah. Who is the most famous one in your list thus far?
Probably Andrew Scott, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah, it's crazy. These people.
Just walked past them on South Bank, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that.
Oh, or Naomi Harris. She's pretty famous. Also saw her in North London.
Yeah, celebrities live in London. So for me, I know it's it's once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm a bit more like, fuck it, Okay, I should probably say that, but I should be like, take the chances. And like, although I know it's like such a hassle to go through the queue, fan viewing and stuff, it was just really fun. So I think that's the end of the BFI story. But we are going to transition to the Cambridge Film Festival, which we didn't know until we saw we went to Art Picture House to watch One Battle After Another, which was underwhelming for me, but everyone liked it.
I liked it. But that's when we saw posters and advertising for the film festival.
Yes, yeah. So we did watch If I Had Legs,
I'd Kick
You, Rose Byrne one.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight we will watch Pillion, Alexander Skarsgård, which is very, very interesting. I think we're on this Christmas vibe already now that is colder, and we want something a bit more fun but also warm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And we also went to see a talk by Mark Kermode, the film critic, and his collaborator Jenny Nelson, who have written a book together called Surround Sound, which is about the soundtracks of films. There was a book signing afterwards, which Keshia threw me towards.
Come on, you bought the book, and I wanted
which I loved it, really. Thank you.
You listen to Mark Kermode all the time.
Yeah, he has a great podcast with Simon Mayo, which has had many iterations through the years, because it was on radio for a long time, and now they've spun off. I think it's under Sony Entertainment, their podcast now. So it was good to finally meet him and
in person
say a quick word to him. Yeah, get his signature on the book.
I love that event because I didn't know there will be this person who plays on the piano to at the same time they're playing a black and white film, like
Yeah,
a
like
comedy.
an old silent film was
Yes.
playing, and they had a special guest, one of Mark's, I think it was a friend of his who he may have interviewed for the book, who kind of does that regularly in his career, playing music to silent movies. Yeah.
It was so good. It was so precise. I think this person just knew like everything about it. And also like it was quite surreal because like we're inside the cinema but we're listening to the music live, although he was just in the piano in the corner. It was such a great addition to the event, really. Yeah, and there was yeah, I think I was learning so much because we're both still reading the book.
Yeah.
And I think we're learning so much because we're not yet in the more specific genre, but more of Mark's kind of growing up, why he's into this soundtrack and film, and his career in the radio as well, and how he ended up working with Mayo.
Jenny. Oh, and Jenny on her
And Jenny.
on their show as well.
Yeah.
The one which was about soundtracks.
Jenny Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny was very, very what is it? Very humble.
Yes, yeah.
But I feel like it's great that Kermode really gave her the space, because all these, he's the one with the name, but then he wouldn't be able to finish the book without her. She was the really the force of reason why this is actually happening.
Yeah.
And like it's just because the publisher was like, oh well, we're paying you for your name, really, in a way. But yeah, in the end, after some negotiation, you can see in the book, there's Jenny Nelson as well.
Yeah, she's credited as the co-writer. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think next episode we'll talk more about what we think about these films we watched recently in Cambridge Film Festival. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll do one about If I Had Legs and Pillion. We could make it a kind of a double feature.
Yeah. So we're very excited to watch tonight, Pillion, and record in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we're also planning a special episode where we're gonna look at films that people have mentioned to us as films that they cry to.
Yeah, some of our listeners, could be you, recommended us some films that made them cry. Sad cry, happy cry, and we're excited to really dig in with that.
Yeah, so yeah, keep an eye out for these episodes coming soon.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions for the films that make you cry, you can contact us. You can DM us on Instagram at crying.inthecinema, or email us
At contact at cryinginthecinema.com.
Yes. Well done, Sam.
Thank you. Well done, you. Yeah, and so that's it for now. And
yeah, thank you so much for listening. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.